So for today's video, we are going to talk about 3 things that are killing your Poshmark sales, because I get these questions all the time from people asking what they can do to improve their sales. And there are things that you might not think about that are actually taking its toll on your account and on how much money you are making on Poshmark. So I want to talk about those today. I want to talk about these 3 things that you can easily change, that you can easily do to make a difference in your sales, to increase sales, and things like that. Before we get into the video, I just wanted to let you know that I am releasing my spring and summer sourcing guide. It's a brand new guide. I will be releasing that to the members of my private Facebook group, the POSHBOSS mentor group. I will put all the information to sign up down below. Signing up for the group includes all of my ebooks and my share group and a closet review. But I will be releasing that guide, so if you are already in the group, you will receive the update automatically whenever I get it posted this weekend. But definitely go ahead and sign up so that you will be one of the first people to receive it. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Sydney. Today is Monday. What is the date? 29th, April 29th. It is a Monday. Lots of stuff already happening this week. They have started talking about POSHFest 2019. I'm just gonna adjust this because I feel like my head's kind of cut off. Okay, so they have started talking about POSHFest 2019. They are releasing clues all this week as to where POSHFest 2019 is going to be. I have my guesses as to where it's going to be. The first letter they announced today is the letter A. The letters are being announced to spell state. I've seen a ton of people already guessing, you know, different cities and things like that. But they are releasing letters to spell a state and not a city. So with that being said, I feel like POSHFest might be in Atlanta, Georgia this year, which is amazing. I can drive there. That sounds wonderful to me. I've actually been to a giant event in Atlanta before. It was held at the CNN Center, which has a giant hotel attached to it, and it was a great time. Everything was right there together. The CNN Center, the aquarium, you have the World of Coca-Cola. There is a ton of stuff to do in Atlanta. Also, we thrifted in Atlanta on our way back from POSHBOSS Dallas, and the thrifting in Atlanta is amazing. Okay, just absolutely amazing. The Goodwills were amazing. Atlanta is a great city. Prior to going to Atlanta, I actually never really realized how big of a city Atlanta was. They had the Olympics there. Obviously, they haven't officially announced it being in Atlanta, but I am all on board if it's in Atlanta. Another possibility would be somewhere in Florida. The logo that they kind of posted has some water in it, so I'm kind of like on the fence about it. But either way, I think it's going to be an amazing event. I do hope that they have chosen to have it somewhere larger where everyone can stay in one place. That is my utmost dream for POSHFest, is that everybody can stay in one place like eBay Open. It is kind of like a game changer in terms of having a conference. If you're all in the same hotel, you can hang out, you can network with people. I just hope they will consider that. So I will be doing a video about POSHFest for my private group. If you have not joined my private group, I would absolutely love to have you. By the time this is posted, I will have posted a private Q&A that I'm doing for the private group, and also a haul video that I have done for my POSHBOSS mentor group. And like I said, I'm going to be doing a video about POSHFest. I've been getting questions from people about POSHFest. So I'm going to post this I'm gonna post that this week and answer as much as I can involving, you know, what to bring, how to dress, cost, things like that. That will be posted all in the group. I will put all the information about the group down in the description box. It also includes membership to my share group, a closet review, and all of my ebooks. So I will post that all in the description box below. So the first thing I want to talk about is having non-compliant items in your closet. So a lot of times when I'm doing the closet reviews for people, I will see non-compliant items in their closet. And while there is not anything concrete to back this up, Poshmark does not give a lot of information about these kinds of things, but Poshmark does have an algorithm in place that, you know, shows people what it thinks they want to see and things of that nature. So this is a very advanced software system, and since it has the power to do all that it does, I do think it has the ability to detect when you have something that is non-compliant in your closet. And while Poshmark can't sit there and go through every single item that is non-compliant and do like remove them and, you know, suspend people and things like that, it's just, there's so many thousands of people on Poshmark that that would be completely impossible. I do think that the algorithm can detect if people have non-compliant items in their closet, and I think that it can actually hide your closet. So I highly recommend deleting anything that is non-compliant in your closet. And yes, I know that there are a ton of items on Poshmark that are non-compliant. I know a ton of people sell Rae Dunn. I know a ton of people are making money on Rae Dunn. I'm aware. However, you are not supposed to sell those things on Poshmark. And, you know, I'm not Poshmark. So they do what they can to kind of regulate everything with people reporting and, you know, counterfeits and things like that. But you have to worry about yourself, okay? Like, I get a lot of questions, people asking me if they should report things, if they should tell people that these things are non-compliant. My advice to you is to worry about yourself and your business and not worry too much about what other people are doing. You have to worry about yourself. So please take down the non-compliant items in your closet. It's not good for your closet. It's not good for Poshmark. I think it can hurt the visibility of your closet, because I have seen people take down things that are not compliant in their closet and then they start making sales. And while no, Poshmark has not made any official announcement about any of this, they give very little information. I do think the algorithm is advanced enough to know if you are selling stuff in your Poshmark closet that you're not supposed to be. So if you have anything that is not fashion related, delete it. If it's not fashion, if it's not new makeup, delete it. Just, it's not even worth it. Put it on Mercari, put it on eBay. It's not worth risking your Poshmark account over. So that is my first tip for you, is to delete anything that is not compliant in your Posh closet. My second tip for you, and the second thing that is hurting your Poshmark sales, is that you are not responding to your customers and you're not responding in a timely manner. So you need to have your notifications turned on your app so that you can see when people are asking you questions about stuff. Somebody asks you a question about something and it takes you hours, days, weeks to respond to them, that's a lost sale, okay? Like, I have gotten up in the middle of the night to answer questions for people, to remeasure something, countless times to get the sale. Like, your Poshmark closet is open 24/7. The internet is open 24/7. People are shopping 24/7. Most of my sales happen at night, guys, okay? So you have to be aware and be connected to your app, to your closet. You have to know when people are asking you questions, because they want to know quickly. You know, a lot of times these things are impulse buys and people want to know what you're doing and they want to know, you know, about the item, and they want to know now, as bad as that sounds. But if you're not answering their questions, like, that's lost money. if you don't answer them, they're just gonna move on to the next seller and they're gonna buy it from somebody who will answer them. So, you know, keep your notifications on, check the app regularly throughout the day, respond to people as soon as you can. And if, say you're at, you know, maybe you're out or you're at your other job or something like that, and somebody asks you a question, tell them, you know, tell them, hey, I'm not with my inventory right now, I'm not with my item right now, I'm at my job, whatever you need to say, and tell them when they can expect an answer from you. Like, don't just not answer them. Like, tell them you will check for them and you will get back to them by this time. So, you know, you really need to be answering your customers and practicing good customer service, because that is going to make you sales, or it's going to cost you sales if you're not doing those things. So the third thing that you are not doing that is costing you sales is that you are not sharing. And I see so many people every day complaining about sharing, but this is how Poshmark works. Especially if you want to be full-time with this, you really have to accept that this is how Poshmark works and this is how Poshmark does things. So you need to be sharing your own closet, you need to be sharing your own items, and then you need to be sharing other people's items, because that's how Poshmark works. That's how their algorithm works. That's what's gonna make your items visible. It's gonna push them up in the search results when you are sharing your own items. When you are sharing other people's items, it's going to prompt them to share your items back, and that's gonna go to their followers, their news feed, the people who are kind of just browsing the app. I call it window shopping, because you have to be appealing to people who are searching and people who are just browsing and window shopping in the app. So you need to be sharing your own closet and you need to be sharing other people's items. I recommend sharing other people's items during the party, because that's when the most people are active on the app, especially during the last party of the day. That's when I recommend focusing on sharing other people's items, because that's when you're gonna get followers. That's when, you know, they're gonna share your items back, especially during the last party, because that's mostly when like people are off work, they're on the app, they're, you know, focused on it, they're not doing other things, they're sitting in front of their TV and they're on Poshmark. So that's why I recommend really focusing on the final party of the day. So make sure you're sharing, make sure you're answering your customers, and delete the non-compliant items from your closet. These are such simple things, but they can have such an effect on your sales, whether you do them or whether you don't do them. So you need to choose, you know, to be active in the app, responding to your customers and sharing, and don't list anything that you're not supposed to list. And these things will help you so much. And, you know, it's that little bit of extra effort that you're putting through that's gonna make the difference in your business. So that is my video for today. I hope it helps someone. Make sure you check out the info on the private group below in the description box. My Instagram's down there, lots of stuff down there for you guys. But I will be back later with another video, and I will see you then.